Hello, Toronto, Tokyo. Thank you so much for your time. It is a pleasure to talk with you today. I do have a few questions regarding your performance at BetBoom Team as well as upcoming tournament in Dream League as well as the international. So let me ask the first questions from DPC 2023, where your team was barely qualified, well, have to wait Quest Esports to not qualify to the international. Was this 2023 season hard for you and for your team in general?
Um, yeah, I think it was hard about our luck at all as a team because it was a pretty unlucky year for us. For example, at Lima we got sick and we couldn't perform well. Berlin we couldn't compete as five because we didn't get visa and we had a stand-in. But in Bali it was all good. We already like top six at least, and we already qualified for TR so far, like with really good points. But we got disqualified. Um, yeah, it was kind of unlucky, I would say. I wouldn't say it was like something deserved. So yeah, even though we just qualified for TR, we get a good place at Dream League, and we performed well and there yet, but could perform way better. We could win this tournament for sure, but I think it's fine for us. I would say in terms of luck, it's a hard year, but we did a good road as a new team and we get way better than we started.
I see. And also, this tournament, which is Dream League Season 21, will be the last tournament before the international. I've checked the group stage, it will be on Group B. What do you think about the composition of Group B? Is it a group of death for you, or is it Group A is way more group of death?
I did not really like 100% remember. I mean, I don't really 100% remember the groups, but I saw like Gaming Gladiators, Steel Spirit in our group.
Yeah,
I think it's fine group for us. Maybe for other teams, this opponents is really hard, but for us it's fine. And also I think the groups are pretty much like maybe same. And also you cannot say like because the new patch is a new patch and it's kind of random, you know.
I see. You've mentioned about the new patch actually. Is it a good patch for you, or is it the rough one where you play for the competitively?
It's I cannot say right now because in last patch we was really good. I think we were one of the best teams for sure. But now it's a kind of different patch. But we will see. I think we have players really like hardworking players, and I think if you work really hard on your pool and strategies, every patch is fine. Yeah, you know. So we will see. Like I am pretty confident in our power and strength at the Dream League upcoming Dream League tournament and TI. Yeah.
Yeah, because as we know that your team actually are not performing well at the recent tournament, which is BetBoom Dacha. If I want to say how important uh, this tournament towards TI.
Dream League towards TI or Bedboom Dutch?
BetBoom Dacha towards Dream League and Dream League
Okay,
towards TI.
okay.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say we didn't perform. We performed really bad at Dacha because we had the same amount of maps in our group as other teams, and we just started like after like big weekends, holidays. We didn't play Dota at all. We just started to improving at this Dacha, and I felt like we are getting better and better by every map. And I think we would perform good if we got out from if we continue the tournament. But for the wins, we got 3 points. We didn't know that the two first games, and it's kind of unlucky, I would say, because maybe we would try more. We would try to win games more because we was just was kind of practicing, chilling, etc. Because we was sure we will get to the upper group stage to the upper stage. About this tournaments, like yeah, it's all like practicing to TI, Dacha, and even Dream League. It's like a big practice to the TI, in my opinion. But also we really wanna win Dream League tournament, and we will try really hard. I think. Yeah.
I see. And also, speaking of the international, where as we know, Dream League will be the last tournament before TI, but this year the international will have a different format. Other than last year, there will be four group of five teams, and also there will be another last probably like one more match before seeding. What do you think about this format, the new format actually?
To be honest, I like the old format because it's like more like fair, I think. Because you never know in what kind of shape the teams in the TI, and two groups with 8 teams. It's really fun because uh, with this format, the strongest team will get up, and not strongest team will get eliminated. But new formats kind of like random, I would say, because you can be in like group of the death. For example, our team BetBoom has the lowest DPC points because
Yep.
they like some things, yeah. And you can imagine like our team, like in DPC system, is like weakest team, and we will get to the group as a weakest team. But I think all like Dota 2 world understands that BitBoom is one of the strongest teams, and our group will be like hard, I would say, for other teams. So it's kind of yeah random, but I think anyway strong teams will get through it. But maybe some teams will get like unlucky stuff. Yeah.
I see. So this kind of new format that you will have to adapt with the coming format, and also this is kind of, if I can say, like out of Dota, but I think this is very important for every player in esports. My question will be how important the mental health for you in such a competitive season for you in Dota.
Yeah, mental health is always important, you know. It doesn't matter what you do, like you work at like usual work or you're competing at Dota. It's always really important. Also, like a team game, so everyone's in team. Mental health is really important. So yeah, it's important, but I think our mental health is fine. Some people doubt about it, but from my perspective, it's really good.
I see. Probably last two questions, Toronto, Tokyo. My first question will be whatever the result after TI, what's next for you and BetBoom team in 2024?
I think whatever the result will be, we will keep staying together and playing. I heard some rumors about the next season. I think it will be really fun compared to this one. So we will see. Yeah, but I think we will, as I said, our goal is like not this year and TI. As I said in maybe other interviews, our goal is to be like the team that will like keep winning the tournaments one by one, like maybe like 2 years in a row. Yeah, it's our goal.
I see. One last question, Toronto, Tokyo. Since you are competing at Eastern Europe and I do not have any good of knowledge how the competitive Eastern Europe are, can you tell me about the Eastern Europe competitive? Is it way more harder than Western Europe or other regions like Southeast Asia or North America or China?
The DPC one.
Yeah, the DPC one and maybe like the PUBS one.
Up, we're all playing like in Europe. Yeah. So it's I think Europe server is like most competitive server in the world. But the DPC is like few teams, a few strong teams like us, Spirit, and Pandas. Like our region I would say, at least top two, but I think it will be soon top one in the world. For, from my perspective, it's in this way it's competitive, but the other teams are not that strong. So maybe like compared to the Europe, like all like 7 out of 8 teams could be like strong. Yeah, it's maybe not as strong as, but the three teams are really good.
I see. It is a pleasure to talk with you, Toronto Tokyo. Thank you so much for your time, and I wish you best of luck at Dream League Season 21 and the International. Be happy as always, and I hope can see you in the future. Thank you so much, Toronto Tokyo.
Okay, thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you. Have a good night. Bye.